What's going on, people? So, you know what time it is. My name is Tony Reeves, and it's time for another edition of Easy, but Not So Easy. And today, I want to talk to you about understanding what it means when you hide your talent. Now, there are going to be people who are going to say, what do you mean by hide your talent? Meaning, there are some of us out here who possess skills and abilities that we don't feel comfortable or we don't feel like we want to readily let the general masses know we're capable of. And I'm talking about this from a professional standpoint. So you know you have the ability to do certain things, or you have the ability to do certain things, but you've made the conscious decision to not want to share your ability to do those things. That's your choice, and you're well within your rights to do so. But I want to talk to you about this and explain to you the easy but not so easy portions about how that may work or impact you. First, so let's talk about the easy. First, it can protect yourself. Now, what do you mean by protecting yourself? Well, effectively what I'm saying is that when you have a skill set or an ability and you've purposely made the decision to not share it with the masses, as a result, you may feel that in your mind, by not sharing what you're able to do, you're protecting yourself from exposing a vulnerability with regards to that skill set that you have. Because guess what? If people know that you can do A, B, C, D, and E, but they don't know you can do F and G, you now don't have to expose yourself when you can do F and G as well. So by doing so, this is kind of this measure of protecting yourself. And because it enables you to protect yourself, it then goes to my second point. You can manage expectations. Because guess what? If people only know you can do A, B, C, D, and E, then they'll only expect you to be able to do A, B, C, D, and E. And so in your mind, you say, okay, they don't know if I can do F and G. I don't have to worry about them having to give me any grief or have any expectations for me to do anything other than A, B, C, D, E, or E. Okay, and so by managing expectations, you know what energy and effort you need to put into doing these set group of things. You don't have to worry about there being this expectation for you to do anything more than that. And then with this, you have your third point. By managing your expectations, you can determine when you want to reveal your ability to do those extra things. So think about it. If you hold these skills to yourself, and then you make the conscious effort that you want to kind of be strategic when you reveal you're able to do it, then you put it out on your terms. You don't have somebody who comes to you and says, oh, I know you can do these extra things, do them as well. By you doing the way you're doing it on your own terms in terms of letting them know when this particular thing is advantageous for you to be able to do so. So those are the three things that I want you to think about in terms of the easy parts, in terms of protecting yourself, managing expectations in terms of what you can do, and determining when you want to reveal it. But then let me take you to the not so easy things that you should think about with regards to hiding your talent. First, you lose opportunities. You're like, what do you mean by lose opportunities? Sometimes people don't realize that you showing your talent opens doors for other things that may be beneficial to you. There's a natural inclination to think, oh man, if I show them my talent, they're gonna be worrying me to death. Nah, there's an aspect of that. I got you. But I also want you to remember and keep this in the back of your mind, that there are so many opportunities that can be built upon or taken advantage of as a result of those added abilities of yours, that if you haven't shown people what you're capable of doing, those doors never get open for you. You never get those opportunities. And then all of a sudden, if you start seeing others get those opportunities and you're like, well, wait a minute, why am I not? Well, you didn't tell us that you could do certain things. We're looking for people who can do these things. You've chosen not to keep us in the loop. We want to make sure we give opportunities to those people who've shown us the ability to do this. So because you've chosen not to show that you could do that, you're lost in an opportunity that could have been provided to you. Which also means you may lose the ability to develop your potential. one of the things that people kind of lose sight of when you don't reveal, when you hide your talents, is that your talents can also be a gateway for you to build upon your potential in that particular area. So if you're able to do these extra things, that could be somebody saying to you, hey, I'm not saying you should do these things all the time, but guess what? Because you can do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, H and I may put you in a position that may elevate you in ways that even you didn't know. It may elevate you and giving you access to other things. It may elevate you and access to more finances for certain things. It can create all these different potentials that you didn't even realize because you purposely shielded yourself from sharing that. So you lose the opportunity to develop the potential to gain additional skills from the things that you're able to do. And then the biggest thing, you deny the world access. Now, again, the universe, the world is not literally obligated. You're not obligated to share your skill sets. You're not. You're under no obligation to share those whatsoever. But dude, let's keep it a buck here. If you don't share those skill sets, you're denying so many people around you from the ability to be able to take advantage and take full complement to what you're able to do. So why would you deny them that glory and all the good things that come with it? See, now you're sitting going, I never really thought of it that way. Of course you did. So it's important for you to understand that yes, if you hide your talents, you can protect yourself. You can manage expectations. You can determine when others can see it. But you also risk the possibility of losing opportunities. You don't get the chance to develop your full potential. And more importantly, you deny the world. And when I say the world, you don't know who watches you. So all of a sudden, people who may not have been paying attention to you in the past now may be paying attention to you because you've revealed to them a part of the person that they never knew totally existed, who could provide a skills and has opportunity to provide skills that could benefit them and you in ways that even you didn't understand or appreciate. And that's why it's important for you to know that. But here's the point I want to end on. If you have hidden talents, you're under no obligation to share. Nobody's telling that you've got to go out there and show everybody what you're capable of. That's completely up to you. But I'm going to tell you this, though. I want you to take the attitude that you can reserve when you share your talents. Just don't hide it. When you hide it, you're consciously saying, I'm going to take every effort to make sure no one sees what I'm capable of doing. But at the same instance, if you reserve it, you just show what you're able to do in a strategic manner and in a timely manner that works best for you. So I say this to say that if you got some skills, people, let the world see it. Don't hide it. Show it on your own terms. And remember, there are people out there who would kill to have the opportunity to be able to do what you do. Let the world get the opportunity to bask in your glory. Trust me, it'll benefit you in the long run. All right, everyone. As always, this is another edition of Easy But Not So Easy. You can check me out again on AnthonyReeves.com. And as always, I have to end with my question of the day. Are you ready for the Anthony Reeves experience?